How do you demonstrate leadership to your team? We hear a lot about leadership versus management, but the truth is that you need both. In this video, we're going to discuss what leadership is, why management is still important, and how you can use both to upscale your team. So stay with us. So first, let me say this concept of, oh, we want leaders and we don't want managers. Managers are bad, or that's management, or hey, that's fluffy leadership. We need some real the this and that, the versus environment, it doesn't work for us. It never works. It's not going to get us where we want to go. There's a great concept that I learned from actually Lauren Atwell with Petticoat Schmidt, but he learned it in integrator training from the EOS system and from the folks over there at EOS and from the author Gino Wickman. Here's the concept. LMA, leadership plus management equals accountability, your ability to hold somebody accountable. So really, you've got to have both. If you lead people, you have direct reports, you have got to demonstrate leadership, you have got to manage things, and only in that way can you then hold people accountable. So let me talk about this. Leadership is about making people better so that in your absence, they can thrive. Leadership is not about making you look better. Here's the key. If somebody's like, what is leadership? Leadership is where you build and elevate people that happen to do things. A non-leader or a user is someone who uses people and uses them up to do things. Regardless of what you're doing, you're always going to have to manage certain things. Like a process must be managed. A system, it must be managed. A building must be managed, right? An effort, it must be managed. We need managers, so we got to stop dissing managers. But leadership is about, can we build the people first and use, not going to say the word use, and work with that team to manage together the systems and processes. So it's really key. So you could look at it like this. If you don't lead your people and manage the support, the resources, the processes, and the systems that they're a part of, meaning if you don't take care of them and their environment and resources, you can't hold them accountable. Just like you can't hold somebody accountable if you haven't provided clear direction and motivation and the right resources. So it's LMA, leadership plus management equals your ability to hold somebody accountable. You cannot hold somebody accountable if you do not have both of those concepts. So let me say this, as a part of that, when you as a leader want to build people and you want to manage the process or the system, I know it sounds cliche and you probably wouldn't have expected this from me, but listening is your best skill, listening and caring. Because I've always said, I haven't always said, I always say now based on research, a classical management system is one where so-called leaders are in their ivory castles and they're disconnected from the people, the boots on the ground, and their teams. So there's no feedback loop between the people who know what to do and the people who can pay for it and make the decision. So leaders will listen to their people and care about their people and will make decisions and spend money that actually increase their team's ability to get things done. Now, one thing that I've learned recently from Kate, the CEO of our company, is that leaders and managers, or the leader-manager together, has got to still expect good things. Have high expectations, okay? And the way that you can do that, it's okay to expect good things, but don't under-resource your people. If you expect things but you don't treat people well, you're just a jerk. But if you expect high things from your people and you resource them and you get them the training, the care, the support, the connection, the culture, then that makes you a good leader. Respect equals high expectations. Here are some things that you will do as a part of your leadership. Leadership is about creating psychological safety, helping people to build careers, not just jobs, facilitating innovation with the team, anticipating problems and helping people to succeed, collaboratively setting goals together with the group, motivating people, which I really like, leading transformation as a part of the team, coaching, training and developing others, self-assessing and improving, like if you're the leader, right, and getting feedback from your group, clarifying and communicating the vision, mentoring, turning weaknesses into strengths, or at least neutralizing them to where they don't affect the employee or the group, building and maintaining trust with the group, ensuring the well-being of your team members, taking responsibility and accountability with extreme ownership, celebrating the successes of the team and of individuals, protecting the team from threats they should not have to deal with, supporting people through difficult times, identifying growth opportunities, managing up and getting your team what they need, representing the team well and also praising them and elevating their career, and resolving conflict. Some things that take management skills are performance and delivery oversight of the product, risk identification and management, managing pay scales and pay grades, managing any change in the organization, ensuring compliance to regulatory requirements, planning and prioritization of the tasks of the team, problem solving for tasks, measuring and reporting, which everyone needs to do, controlling costs and financial management, ensuring health and safety, facilitating communication in and out of the team, and identifying and removing roadblocks and bottlenecks or constraints. And so you can see if somebody was like, ooh, I'm going to make fun of that person over there because they're doing, no, these are normal parts of somebody's job. So I explained these leadership tasks or approaches, right? But I also am explaining the management of certain systems and processes. We have to have both. So could you hold an employee accountable if they didn't have the tools and equipment and the place to work and the time to do something, and they didn't have the motivation and the leadership and the development and the coaching and the mentoring? You can't. So you've got to have the management and you've got to have the leadership, or else you can't hold people accountable. And so I can just tell you, in my career, I have many different times looked at a situation or a person or an effort and been like, that failed. Why? And my brain says, blame the person. But I can tell you, after proper coaching in the latter part of my career, I've been told, Jason, ask first, is it your fault? And every situation that I've found recently is, you know what? I haven't provided the leadership or the clarity. Or I provided the leadership and the clarity, but I just chucked it over the wall and I didn't provide the proper management of the support structures for the people. And so I just want you to know, if you really want to be that great leader or manager, both words are totally fine. You've got to inspire and build your people, and you've got to also provide the support structures. Then and only then you can hold them accountable. Let me give you one more model before I'm done. In fact, I will link you to this book. It's called Switch, and I'll also link you to a graphic for it that's amazing. There's the analogy of the elephant, the rider, and the path. You must have, in order for them to go anywhere, a rider steering the elephant or directing the elephant that knows where to go. And the elephant must want to go there. And they have to have a clear path, which the analogy tied to social structures is, if you want people to do something or change, they have to know how to do it, leadership. They have to want to do it, meaning have the right motivation, leadership, and they have to have the right circumstances or path, and that is management. You cannot expect somebody to go anywhere or change or do anything unless you have leadership plus management, LMA. That is the key to providing and modeling leadership for your team. So I'm going to link you to the book, the graphic, and another graphic that categorizes the leadership techniques that I was talking to you about and the management techniques. I hope you can implement this with your team. If you need coaching or support at Elevate, we provide all of that through consulting, through training, and through project support. Give us a call if you need anything. I hope you've enjoyed this video. On we go.